Hi! So if you've seen this video, you've probably seen that a lot of people have been asking whether the stuff about the film adaptation for my book, The Art of Making a Forgotten Cup of Tea, whether this is true or not. And the short answer is yes. So here's everything that I can tell you about the film adaptation for The Art of Making a Forgotten Cup of Tea, which is a book that is set in 1989 Romania, and it explores just the fall of the communist regime in Romania, the revolution that started in Timișoara, and just everything else from that time period that I think is quite cool and not really discussed in media at all, or in modern day historical fiction. So the film will be written and directed by me, which is a little bit unusual because I'm also the author of the book. However, because I'm also from Timișoara and the stories that I've written in my book are personal and just things that a lot of people told me that they had lived firsthand, and just experiences that I feel like if I were to give this story as a script to a big Hollywood production, they wouldn't do it justice, because there would be a lack of appreciation for the culture, which is one of the main things. Is a lot of people that use stereotypes for Eastern Europeans and just people in general that are usually from marginalized groups. They don't really get represented well in media. And my aim was that if a film like this were to be made, it would be done properly and with respect and with the kind of dedication that Romania and this historical event deserve. One of the coolest things about this project that I can tell you is that we are currently in development, and we're still getting a lot of the things sorted. We're still quite new to this kind of stuff, but we've set up a GoFundMe page, and everyone who donates gets to come to the film premiere or an early screening of the film. The reason for this is because a lot of indie projects, they don't really get picked up when things like this happen. They don't really get developed. I mean, I could write a script, but I'm still a person with a script if I don't have a film budget and I don't have the resources to make this film. And for this reason, I thought that it would be quite cool that if the people that truly believe in a story like this were to give us a little bit of help, whether you donate £1 or 10, it's entirely up to you. But if people that donate this kind of, just anything towards a project like this, were to also get something in return. So you're going to get to come to the film premiere or an early screening. You're going to get to come to set on certain days when we're filming and come and meet the people behind the scenes, come and meet the actors. And also at the same time, you will get exclusive merchandise or signed copies of my book, or just anything that at the time we can give, bookmarks and merch and like this kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. We would really like to give this kind of stuff to people because we really appreciate everyone that's been helping us so far. I mean, you can see that there's a lot of people that have already donated, and if you're not one of them, head to the link in my bio and find out, other ways that you can get involved. If you want to know more about the project, just send me a DM. I'm always like one message away from anyone that wants to help or wants to know more. And also if you want to collaborate on the film, because one of the other things is that there's other people that have mentioned that they want to work on this film project or want to collaborate. So if you're one of those people that are creative, just send us a message and we'll find ways that we can collaborate together.